G'day there, my name is Simon and I'm the VP of Marketing at AlterVerse. Now today I'm going to show you how to get the most out of your AlterVerse experience, starting with AlterVerse's flagship game Sky City. Now AlterVerse is a game creation platform and it's our mission to build something so strong that creators can use it to develop millions of AAA quality games. Sky City is set to be the central hub of the AlterVerse, but it's really our vision to make sure that it becomes the center of the metaverse as a whole. So today, I'm going to show you how to get the most out of your Sky City experience. And just keep in mind that Sky City is the first of many games and experiences to come to this incredible platform. So once you log into Sky City, the first thing you want to do is press escape and go to the settings section in the menu. From here, you can play around with your video and graphics settings and choose settings that will allow the game to run smoothly on your computer. You can also check out the keybinds and controls and work out how to play the game and navigate the environment. The next thing you want to do is press F2, and that will open your character creator where you can personalize your in-game character and try to make it look like you. Now, during these closed beta phases, the servers do get refreshed from time to time, which means you can lose items from your inventory and your land plot. So to lessen the grind, you can actually press Alt-4 on your number pad, and that will give you a whole bunch of awesome tools and weapons. And you can press Alt-6 to get a whole bunch of crafting materials and gear. Please keep in mind that these shortcuts won't be available once we move to open beta, so make use of them while you can. Now, to survive in Sky City, you are going to need food and water. Once your hunger and your thirst becomes too strong, you die. So the first thing you might want to do is head to City Hall, go to the water fountain, and when you get close, you can press E to open up the fountain's crafting table. You should already have a bunch of empty water bottles in your inventory, so all you need to do is select the amount you want to craft, press craft, and then take all the loot from the crafting table. Once you have the water in your inventory, you can drag it to your hotbar and press 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6 to select the item you want to hold in your hand. From there, you just click the mouse to use the item, and this goes for any item that you can use in the game, including weapons, gear, and food. Now, the fastest way to get food in the game right now is to run over to Arnold's Diner and sell some of that iron ore that you just magically created in your inventory, and then use that money to buy food. Please keep in mind, the money that you earn is not a cryptocurrency. You can't cash it out. It doesn't have any real world value. There will be play and earn mechanics introduced to the game eventually. However, for now, if you want to earn NFTs, the best way to do it is to jump onto our Discord, engage with the community, and have fun competing in the contests that we post every couple of weeks. Now, there is already a huge amount of different gameplay mechanics already live in Sky City. In fact, I dare you to try to find another Web3 game with more gameplay. However, to keep this video short, I'm just going to point you in the general direction and let you find your own way. First, there are the mech battles, which you can enter from the starting platform in the Epicenter Halosphere. Then there are the chargers, which circle around the inner track of the Epicenter. You also have the roadsters, which you can use to cruise around the outskirts of the city. And you also have the AI NPCs, who you can ask wonderful and crazy questions about anything you like and get very wise and interesting responses. Next, I recommend teleporting over to Apex Raceway, where you can race cars and bikes, which is really fun, especially if you organize a race with some of the players in the game. From there, I recommend checking out the Ring Racer, which is right above Apex Raceway, and not only does this showcase the awesomeness of AlterVerse's flying mechanics, but it also lets you fly fast between Halospheres in Sky City. The next Halosphere you may want to check out is the Amusement Park. It has a really cool demolition derby in the center of it, and an incredible bike track called the Shredder on one of its highest towers. Now, the next two Halo spheres that you want to get involved with are Playa Diablo and Razorback Ridge. There's so much to do in these Halo spheres, and these are my personal favorites. So you can actually fish from the docks. There's heaps of materials and loot you can pick up from the ground and use to craft a bunch of different things. Just watch out for your cursor changing when you point it at something that you think you may be able to pick up. And then press the I button to open your inventory. Check out your crafting materials, check out your crafting recipes, and see what you can create. Once you get an axe, there's a whole bunch of trees here that you can chop down and get wood from. And there's a whole bunch of rocks and precious minerals that you can mine to get rocks and precious minerals from. Now, once you have enough stuff, it's time to start building. You're gonna need to get yourself a building plan, put it in your hot little hand and right click. That will open up a menu of build objects. Scroll through with your mouse wheel and choose what you want to place down. Once you place an object, you may want to rotate it, destroy it, or change its materials to make it look even more beautiful. All you need to do is put the hammer in your hand and right click on the object that you want to edit. Please keep in mind that in closed beta, all builds are temporary. We will eventually be launching NFT real estate that allows you to permanently own a land plot and build something beautiful that will last forever in the center of the metaverse. Now, if you're thirsting for a little bit of action, in Razorback Ridge and Playa Diablo, there are some vicious creatures that you can seek and destroy. And if you're feeling like a troll, you can just run around killing the other players. Now, at AlterVerse, it is our goal to build alongside the community, which is why we've left all of these game mechanics open, so you can tell us what you like and what you don't like. In Sky City, there are 11 Halo spheres to explore, and I've already showed you most of them. But I also recommend checking out Misty Mountain, where you can hunt a bunch of wild game and discover some epic bosses. And also the Art Center and the Marina, where you can just look at the beautiful things and experience the wonder of Sky City's ultra-realistic sci-fi beauty. There is so much more coming to Sky City, let alone the wider AlterVerse. For starters, the shops and buildings in the epicenter will actually be manned by AI shopkeepers who can tell you about the brands and companies that place their stores there. We will also be integrating web apps and websites into those stores so you can buy digital goods and physical goods directly in Sky City. Stores will even be able to host game portals where you can actually teleport to other games that aren't even built using the AlterVerse platform without leaving Sky City. And that's what makes it the center of the metaverse. On top of that, you're also going to be able to link your Web3 wallet to the AlterVerse and use your NFTs in Sky City. And we will also be working on some play and earn mechanics that allow you to earn valuable goods from playing. On top of that, we're also going to be launching a physical reward system in partnership with Scooty that allows you to earn physical goods that get shipped to your door. And the list keeps growing and growing because see those beautiful buildings around the place? Those are actually apartments that you're going to be able to buy and own and customize to create your own humble abode within Sky City. We are also working on a robust leveling and XP system and new customizable characters that can take the personalization of your experience to a whole new level. And last but definitely not least comes the launch and integration of the ACE token, which will be the native currency of the AlterVerse. It'll also give you access to the AlterVerse DAO, which gives you governance rights, allowing you to vote on changes that you want made to the AlterVerse economy. Now, all of this is to say that Sky City is epic, but it is only one part of the AlterVerse ecosystem. We have 2 more games launching this year, and next year we'll launch our game creation platform that allows you to take Sky City and the other 2 games and customize them to suit your vision. Imagine the MMOs you can make, the battle royales you can build, and the racing games you can whip up with our no-code game builder. All of the game mechanics that we're launching and battle testing will be available for you to use. And in 2025, we'll start rolling out new worlds. So if you want to create a Viking survival game or a Spartan RPG, you're going to be able to do that within the next few years. We can't wait to see the inspired creations that you build in the AlterVerse. And Sky City will always be at the center of it all. We hope you're enjoying the closed beta, and we encourage you to provide as much feedback as possible to help us build something truly world-altering. So, feel free to just drop your feedback in Discord, and we will see you in Sky City every 2 weeks. Have fun, guys.